Hey guys, thanks for clicking. In this video, we're making this metal rack right here in order to get all of that metal that is now there off of the floor from right here to help make the shop more organized and make room for another motorcycle lift. So anyway, stick around. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so you saw the intro, and what we want to do is try to create as much space as possible in this not so spacious workspace. Now, this is a highly functional area, and when I first did the overhaul of this garage almost exactly a year ago, I really thought about the layout, and it's worked really well. But you know, as with everything, we're gonna have to make some updates and changes as I get to work and figure out where things need to be. So one of the issues that I'm running into is obviously I need to get a second lift in here. I need to be able to work on multiple bikes at one time. So, you know, if I'm waiting on parts for one, I can jump on the other. That's really important. So I need to make sure I make as much space in here as possible. Now, what I find is this wall generally works really well. This wall, however, beyond my ladder, it's been kind of a catch-all. You can see here I have a bunch of steel on the ground. And I have this little work table here because I end up using the little belt sander and then that saw so many times, it's hard for me to put them away. So, but you know, what I'm finding is to get another lift in here, I need to utilize this space. So in time, we're gonna make some changes in here and make more space. But one of the first steps is making more ground area, so I need to get rid of all of the steel on the ground. And to do that, I'm going to use some of the steel, maybe some of that expanded steel, and then just some rectangular tubing scrap that I have. And we're going to make like a metal rack, and it's either going to go maybe up here, maybe even up here or something like that. That way I can just, you know, reach up and grab, you know, whatever piece of metal that I need to be working with. And we'll have probably, I don't have a whole ton of steel, but probably just maybe 2 racks of it. Aluminum on the bottom, steel on the top, and then the top one will probably be longer because I generally have longer pieces of steel. So that's what I'm probably going to shoot for here. I'll just start maybe drawing some things up and get to cutting. So we'll see how this goes, but making some floor space here will be nice. So let's get started. So we're going to be using mainly just all this rectangular tubing I have because I simply have it, not based off of like strength requirements or anything like that. So my idea thus far is probably just to do a larger hole on one side with a smaller hole on the other, and then we'll lag bolt, you know, a section of this tubing to the wall into a stud, and then I'll simply have just a piece with an angle cut on it, just weld it up like that, and then we can lay our steel in, horizontal wise, and then I have some expanded steel back here. What I can do with that is for my shorts, just cut a piece of expanded steel to fit on top that section, and then that'll keep anything from falling out. Just real simple. We're not gonna have to invest in anything but maybe, you know, 4 lag bolts or whatever. So as of now, start eyeballing this and take some measurements, start cutting, and we'll just start gluing some metal together. Alright, so it looks like I have just over 42 inches long on this piece, which is my longest section. I need to try to get 3 vertical posts out of it, so that means I can at least cut 2 sections out of this and 1 section out of this. I want to try to make it as long as possible. We got 24 inches there, not quite 24 inches here. So what if we did 20? And we got plenty on this one. Might as well just do 20. So we'll do 20 inches. The less scrap I have, it means the less metal to go back on the rack, right? got our pieces cut, we've got them drilled, we have them cleaned, we have them marked, we're ready to start welding. So for this, I'm just gonna buzz them in with the MIG. I'll lay down my welding plate here and then just start stacking them up. This isn't a high-tech piece, so stand them up, buzz them in, easy. This one just gets a single mount because this is for the 3 wide, like the longer sections of metal. So we can always add one on the bottom if we wish. That, and I didn't have enough metal to put in. That. I'm gonna burn them in. You guys don't need a big video on that. Alright, so I think I've got that how I like it. Seems decent up there. Definitely got everything off the floor here. I do still have, you know, like anybody, just some small pieces of scrap. Don't exactly have a good spot for those just yet, but you know, I'll figure that out. Maybe I can create like a bin somewhere. And I do still have the real estate up here. Maybe I can make like a custom box or cage or something like that to weld onto that bracket there and have like for my really small bits. It might be kind of cool. Anyway, I did end up, obviously I had to pull down my strap hanger here, so I did relocate that over by the fan, and that there was actually a hole up there that lined up with the bracket, so it was like, naturally, that's where I wanted to mount it. A little less work, so, you know, just tuck that in closer. Ladder still fits in its original spot, which I would like to move eventually and try to clear up maybe a little bit more of the space visually. I'd love to do something cool with this wall. Maybe put my logo on it. That would be the ultimate thing. I could potentially fit the ladder right here, but the issue I run into is opening the door. It actually would contact the ladder with how far I'd have to have it over. And this is just me being like really particular. So one thing I have never liked is actually the door opening in this direction. I think it might be cool to flip the hinges or something like that, and then you know, cut a new latch and maybe have it open this way. I don't know, it might make more sense and make, you know, because there's not ever going to be anything over here that's in the way. So I had to, you know, cut that cinder block so the door would open all the way originally, and I don't know, that might make more sense. I don't know, just spitballing. But I did move the table temporarily, just swept, cleaned, and then just kind of eyeballing where I think I might want to have everything go in the future. So I don't know, just kind of looking around, studying the layout, and trying to feel it out, you know. But it's fun, you know. Just this place is going to be ever evolving until I, you know, eventually end up in a larger place. That's the goal. But anyway, fun little project. Hope you guys liked it. And yeah, if you want to see some more stuff, you know, leave me a comment. Like, we'll do some more projects. Let me know what you guys want to see. But anyway, that'll do it for this one, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.